Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Mark is not soulless and detached from humanity. Actually, that pretty well describes me.
Tristan's life is a circus, but that won't interfere with the podcast.
Gabby's not that desperate.
Francie is a little bit desperate, but she isn't very good at crafts. She sure tries, though.
Did you guys hear what happened?
Oh my god, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was woken up by the ground shaking.
Oh, me too.
I fucking hate it when she does that.
my
like,
God.
I get like maybe an hour of sleep in this goddamn place and you're gonna shake the ground to wake me up?
Well, she's not going to be doing it for anymore.
Oh, what'd you hear?
I say now, I saw what happened, and you're not going to believe this,
Oh my
but
god, who invited him?
Second Lieutenant Rat Guy, I don't actually know his name, is in charge now. He's the new prince.
You mean Miss... What is his name?
I don't know.
He always weirded me out. I didn't like him much.
I
Not much
called
of a
him rat
conversationalist,
fucker.
I say.
Here's a rat. Oh, it's going to report back. I can't lose this
Okay,
job.
back to work. Goodbye.
Okay, thanks, Kristen.
Damn it.
Welcome to Chance Die. I'm Jessica, the storyteller.
Hello, my name is Mark, and I play Revis McCoy.
Hi, I'm Tristan, and I'm playing a very confused whale.
Hi, I'm Gibby, and I will be playing Roisin.
Hi, I'm Francie, and I am Kestrel.
Are you? Question mark?
Are you sure?
I had to think about because I was thinking about the vampire, the Valley Girl vampire.
Such a good idea. Such
And-
a funny intro.
Confirmed. They
thought
will
of
be
that?
back for season 2.
Confirmed.
I don't know about that.
We're gonna be
Season
getting,
three,
we're gonna be
season
getting some
three.
real big names to do it.
This
Don't
is
you
season
worry.
2.
This is season 2, Gabby.
No, I meant that was their first season, that intro.
okay.
They're now the main characters. is what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Our
All
post-credit
right.
scene is the Valley Girl vampires.
Where we left off, you had just killed a vampire prince that may or may not have been weakened in some way. There's some things for you to follow, some shit for you to do. So let's jump in right where. Let's see. Are we cool with jumping forward a little? Let's say
Roll addiction.
yes. So I'm gonna have
Addict.
Kestrel roll addiction. So let's make it, I know there's probably a role for it, but I like resolve and composure for that. So you just need one success. You could do it.
Stay addicted.
No, don't be addicted to blood.
Be addicted.
Okay, hold on.
She's
successes.
mega addicted. Critical failure.
No, she's good. So you are not addicted, but you do go through like you are trembly and ice cold, and you have these like horrible clammy sweats. So is it okay if we jump time for like half a day while Kestrel gets some time to rest and recover?
Yeah. Except, is Cecilia still there?
Yes,
Can I have
And
a
is
quick
my
chat with her?
absolutely.
mentor still
And can I...
He's gonna leave pretty
I'm
much
gonna
as soon as you get back.
try to fucking follow him out, I guess.
And I'm going to stay with Kestrel as the medic.
Okay, so great. Then we'll have you guys have a conversation. So each person will get a short conversation in this half a day time. We'll start with Rasheen.
Okay.
Cecilia will be taking care. Cody's still unconscious. He lost a lot of blood. So she's like dealing with Cody.
Hey, Cecilia, can I ask you something?
Oh, yeah.
So that vial, did you get it for a specific person?
That's a hard question to answer.
Did you get it for yourself?
No.
Are you planning on having somebody use it?
Hopefully not, no.
Is this part of your thing? And she touches her throat.
Yeah.
Okay, I just no one else knows.
Thank you. Please don't. I know I'm putting you in a real shitty situation, but please don't tell anybody.
I need your assurance. I've been told human relationships are built on trust, and I would like your trust that bad things aren't going to happen because of this.
No, I can't. I honestly, I'm trying to do the right thing. I promise.
Was the right thing also to talk to Minnie?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sorry she's gone. Don't get me wrong. She was not a good person. But she like bites her lip and tries to think of a way to say it. She was in a unique situation to help.
Is Mr. Ratman in this unique position?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll let you back to Cody. Is he looking better?
He's got a little more color in his face, yeah, but
That's good. Color's good.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roisin.
Of course, Cecilia. I'll catch you later. I've heard that one.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
it used correctly?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye.
All right, next one, Will.
Yeah.
So your mentor is pretty much going to leave immediately after you get to the tent.
He's gonna like look around for a second, realize he's not there, then probably peek his head out to see if he is leaving that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of run up behind him.
He keeps walking.
So, why were you down there?
Thank you for rescuing me. And he keeps walking.
What? Okay, what were you doing with the lab here? Why did it want my blood, and why did you give him yours?
I don't believe that's any of your business, while I am grateful for your rescue.
Okay, well, someone we thought we might be able to help is telling us to burn down the lab, and you looked like you didn't want to.
I am going to the lab now. I will get there before you all. I have a feeling I will save what I need to save. You do not need to worry about me. Take care of your own life, Will.
What are you saving?
Take care of your own life, Will. Tristan thinks.
What would Will? What would Will? What would
WWWD.
Oh God.
Wow. Yeah, no, against his own inner conflict, he's not going to listen to his mentor. And he'll just follow him then.
Will. Go back to your people, Will.
I think until... Wow, is this what Roisin feels like when she doesn't listen?
Asshole!
Against... I'm not leaving until I have an answer that satisfies my question. Or until I see it. He breathes really shakily.
Your mentor stares at you and he stops for a moment and he looks at you in the eye. And it's almost like he's seeing you for the first time and measuring you. And then he takes his hand and he slowly starts moving it towards your face.
I mean, he's going to like just almost naturally pull back with it.
Yep. He keeps moving towards your face.
I think it's going to be almost to an uncomfortable degree. Will's just going to crank his neck back. And then if he still continues to do it, oh God. Okay, then he'll do it.
You let him touch you?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. You see, Will, I could hurt you. I could hurt you very badly. I do not want to. Please leave me alone now. His hand on your face feels cool and gentle. And I think it's pretty much the first time anyone has touched you that they didn't have some kind of lurch in response.
Yeah, so I think it went almost background white noise, what he was saying, right? As is like touching, didn't draw back, feels cold, feels weird to actually be touched for a longer time, right? And so I think he's kind of like looking at his hand, not really his face, as he's kind of saying that muffled in the background. So Will's just like unmoving.
He's going to turn and start running.
Will stand there for a second, and then as soon as he's out of sight, kind of trudge back to the tent.
Okay. Kestrel, you and Revis are going to have a lovely little talk.
Okay.
All right.
Rip her a new one.
All right, Kestrel, this is experiment number 13, green tea mixed with a small amount of honey. The green tea should help with your nausea, and the honey will coat your throat so it don't hurt so much.
Coating my throat.
So, Kestrel, can you try?
No.
Can you pretty please try to drink this for me?
No.
I'll steal another cupcake if you drink it.
I can't eat cupcakes.
You'll eventually be able to eat a cupcake.
I don't deserve cupcakes.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
I just want to protect Kestrel so bad.
I did a bad thing and now I don't feel good.
And now
We've all been
growing up.
So yeah, Revis will he doesn't really know how to do comforting, but he's going to attempt to like pat your shoulder if you'll let him.
Contact.
Okay, experiment number 14, physical contact bad. All right.
Agreed. Peer reviewed.
Reviewed and approved.
I'm going to peel my skin off.
Listen, Kestrel, listen. I know you feel bad right now, and I know you feel really sick right now, but listen, you did well.
No,
you did really well.
I could have hit him and I drank them.
That's all right. We all have our things, and I'm sorry I wasn't there to help so soon. But
She's been like hyperventilating and like in a weird mix of gagging and crying this whole time, and she's finally.
Can you give us a bit of audio of that?
Beautiful.
And she's finally gonna start to get control of her breath. I think I'm a monster.
You are.
Wow. I don't think you're a monster at all. In fact, I'm really proud of you. You did really well there. And I stole this green tea from definitely from Crimson's private stash.
Yes.
So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and dump out the rest of the paper bag of tea on the ground, and then I'll ball it up like you do for somebody who's hyperventilating and sit next to her and hand it to her. Breathe into this, all right? Deep breaths in and out.
Smells like tea.
Crimson is so pissed. That tea is so expensive.
Yeah, I know.
She tucks the bag. She uses your shirt as a Kleenex.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Next time, though.
So half the day will go by, and then Kestrel, you finally start to feel a little more normal. You guys will, I assume, have a meeting of some sort, or an informal meeting to talk about next plan. So go for it.
Okay, so the lab, from the first episode that we were here.
Guys, remember way back when?
Fourth wall break.
Yeah. No. To put it into the lore, Roisin sees things in episodes, which just so happens to coincide with
So
this.
if you really need to give us a message through Roisin, like this episode, one of you has to die.
I I'm. When do you think you're going to be up and on your feet, Kestrel?
I think I can be on my feet right now.
Stand.
I stand.
How you feeling?
You see a little shaky shakes, but other than that, relatively fine.
Standing like a horse. I've never seen a horse before.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I feel like they're very sturdy animals.
Thank you.
Roshi's a horse girl.
Irish horse girl. I suggest that we go to the lab at night and we torch it. You still have that gasoline, right?
I do. It's sitting right over there.
Pan camera, gasoline.
Pan camera, gasoline pile.
Do we know if it's that lab?
No.
Burn
but
it down, ask questions later.
I'm in that boat.
Crimson is going to come in and he has a silver tray with a tea set and like little biscuits and stuff, and he sets it down and he leisurely like sits kind of sideways in a lounge chair and starts like sipping tea. So don't forget you also have a performance to do in this town still.
Kestrel, who has been standing, falls to her knees.
Mom, you see what you did?
Oh, no.
Did I make her drink vampire blood? I think not.
Oh, you
No.
said you wouldn't be mad at me.
I'm
Apologize.
not mad. I'm
Now
not.
look what you did.
Oh, no, I'm the bad guy.
Yes, you are. Now are you going to be positive in this conversation?
Kestrel, where did you get the blood from?
Oh, she told you guys.
Oh,
earlier.
she did tell us?
Yeah,
Okay.
so just a reminder, she and Roisin had a conversation with Ratman. He made things bright for a second for the conversation. Then he made the shadows come back over us, and in the dark, he slipped me a vial, and I slipped it into my shirt.
Okay, sick.
Boo blood.
Boo blood.
blood.
And did you tell us about the other vials you took?
You guys saw me take those.
Okay.
Well, I thought
Everybody saw the
you didn't
in the fridge in that room.
the ones that I took and then were dispersed from the fridge.
Yeah.
You took
Yeah.
one of each color, and I took the darkest ones from you, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Following. Okay, Mom. Is there any other labs in this place? We were told about a lab.
What would they...
Oh, I don't know. I've been here pampering myself.
Okay, so Mom says there's only one lab, and Roisin was right. So that's the one that we torch.
Oh.
But what are they doing there? It seemed really important enough for him to burn it down, many to want it, and my mentor left and was getting some things from there before we
He
went.
what?
Well, he kind of left, and I kind of asked where he was going, and
You're
he's
telling
going to the
me
lab.
that I did what I did to save that son of a bitch. And he walked out, and you let him?
Well,
Typical man, am I right?
Typical man.
I left to go take the things that most likely are the same things that we need to have destroyed. I don't know what that accent was from, but
that was Gabby trying something.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, add that to the list after we destroy the lab. Find that son of a bitch.
Make Will find that son of a bitch.
Will find that son of a bitch.
I'm sure it'll be good things. They're getting like our blood, maybe, so that way they don't have.
Oh,
it
yeah,
anymore.
because blood's just so good.
I would kill somebody to live such a carefree life that you do. That way your brain functions is just so interesting to me.
I do have one other thing that we ought to give some consideration to, right? We don't actually, I mean, we know something is wrong with the vampires in this area, right? And we haven't really solved that. Like, don't we think that they are starving or something like that? The reason that they're attacking people the way they are?
There's some snakes.
Maybe. I
Well-
think that was it. That's why they were being so vicious with the Pete folks here.
Right. Now that we're friends with Mr. Rat Guy, what the hell's his name anyway?
I never called
Rat patootie.
Rat Patootie.
Rat Patootie, okay?
All right.
Now that we're friends with him, I think we ought to try to figure out what problem they're having and see if we can help them.
See, I think if we do what he says first, we're in extra good graces,
Oh, I agree.
and we go back to Rat City, and then we can have
New
a
York?
conversation.
Wait, they
No, the Little Rat City.
I'm kidding. I love New York.
They-
For our New York listeners, I was just there.
you mentioned that they can't do it.
Can't do all it.
Well, the vampires mentioned they couldn't burn it.
The lab. We got to do it.
But that could also be a point of leverage. We could use us burning it, say we'll do it if...
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be gone as soon as possible.
Yeah, I also don't want to try to leverage with vampires because they're kind of scary, and I'm just now getting over the rat thing. We've been here for like 2 weeks.
But what if we do burn it, and then because we did, they can now just not... Like, still do what they were doing before, but worse.
Then,
You did talk about taking them to temptation.
Yeah.
And
But aren't we getting back with
yeah, the
John?
mayor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Blush will interject. I did manage to have a conversation, and he would be open to the idea of having them in temptation, the mayor, that is. But he wants some reassurance that we will take responsibility for anything that happens to go wrong with them.
everything always goes wrong when we take responsibility.
Welcome to responsibility.
I think this may be part of being human, guys.
Oh.
Oh, I've met plenty of humans that don't do that, so
So we would be better than a human?
definitely.
You'd be the
I'd be the what?
president.
Burn!
I have our next mission. No, I'm just kidding. So, what is your plan?
Lab gone.
Fire.
Lab fire.
Yep.
Can we, before we torch it
Lab
immediately,
rat.
like, look around and try to figure a few things out?
Yeah. But I think that we head straight there.
Sure. We as we're pouring gasoline on everything on the inside.
Right. It would be a good idea to reconnoiter the inside while we're pouring the gasoline.
You. He
You
said
had to
it.
bring in reconnoiter. God damn.
Told you I'd do it.
I'm so proud.
Thank you.
That was an entire episode ago.
Well, continue.
So you were going where? Which and how do you know where the lab is?
Yeah, how do we know where the lab is?
Because we went there in the first episode.
I
You
can
did?
smell it out.
we went to the ME's place, the medical examiner. We don't know if that's the same lab.
Is a lab. That is
That is not a lab. Medical examiner is not a lab.
Yeah.
So this entire time when I was talking about the lab, before
We're
we
all
started
confused as
recording,
hell.
Yeah, I
Abby.
know. You kept saying
Yeah.
that you knew what
guys
it
went,
was.
yeah, looking at me like a fucking puppy, like yeah, you're right.
I need someone else.
You guys make me feel like a fucking tweaker.
to calm you down.
I stared at you blankly like I always do. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, you weren't in the conversation. I was just
On your birthday, I like to let you think you're right.
Yeah.
Bam.
Your birthday was so like what, 2 days ago? You're the birthday girl.
today. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Birthday baby.
Happy birthday.
Okay. We don't know where the lab is. We know where the twins' numbers are. Wait, we have the twins' numbers, but we don't actually know where the lab is.
Well, we have it.
Can someone
We have a
smell
car.
really good enough?
I'm
to
gonna
track
call.
the scent?
I'm gonna call one of the twins,
Which one?
the nice one.
Okay. The medical examiner.
Yes.
Velve.
Yeah.
Belve.
Velve. The one with the scar on her face. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, what was her fucking voice, you guys?
Ring, 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 ring.
I do not remember.
Was
the
this
voice.
one wasn't Valley Girl, was it?
No,
No, I
this
thought-
is the nice one, not the bitchy one.
Where are we? Florida?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in Florida.
Yep, Fox Ridge, Florida. Okay, so Fox Ridge Beach. She answers after about the third ring, and God forgive me for not remembering her voice. Hello.
Hello, nice one. Where's the lab?
Which lab are you referring to?
Is there more than one?
I mean, I assume. Are you specifically talking about a?
I don't know. Which lab gives you which lab seems the most threatening to you?
A threatening.
Maybe ask her where her
I don't
sister's
know
lab
how to
is at.
word it any better. Whose lab? What are you saying to me?
Maybe ask where her sister's lab is at.
Where's your sister's lab?
Oh, that. Yes.
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 Violent there. Bad vibes.
There's a place that she is protecting.
Oh.
Is that what you're referencing?
Probably, yes.
It's down by the beach, weirdly.
Bank with the hanky-panky with the
Bullfrogs jump from bank to bank. Yes.
That makes sense, actually, by the beach. Don't tell me it's by some, like, cave entrance.
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
I
Okay.
just know it was on a lot of her paperwork and such.
Yes. Okay. Before I go, anything else seem of note about this lab?
I tried to enter at one point or another, and it was not a good situation. So, good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hang up. Okay, down by the beach, because it's connected to the tunnels, because of course it is.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay.
All right, drive me to the beach. Let's get this over with.
Get some gas tanks in the truck.
I grab the gas tanks.
I grab a match
Okay.
or a lighter.
I grab a coat. My nice coat.
I'm going to grab a lighter because it feels like it would work better.
Okay. Great.
Question. Okay,
Answer.
this is weird. Okay, so I've only used it once, I think. I have the ability Elpis, right? Which lets me ask one question.
Uh-huh.
So I'm running this through kind of Will's connection to his mentor, especially now that he's like, oh shit, he can touch me. And it normally comes to the Promethean in like visions, kind
Yes.
of. So essentially, Will's going to try to figure out where his like mentor is on the beach, specifically because we're going to the beach. We know it's by a cave. He wants to like try to. I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I love it. So Elpis is interesting because it's basically like asking the storyteller something, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to aid in the storytelling of this, we're going to say that when he touched you, you felt something inside you resonate, and you can follow that feeling to where he is.
Okay.
If you
Sick.
focus on what the touch of his hand felt like.
Absolutely.
Yep. So there's a bond there that is strong and taut like a rope instead of a string, unbroken. So you can absolutely follow that at the beach.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, Will kind of, I think if we are driving, he'll randomly just kind of like, or I guess he is driving, almost kind of just go off the road at one point, almost at like, not quite a 90, but like probably at a good 75, just sharp turn as he instinctively kind of follows it off. And then he'll realize he went off the road and kind of stop where he is and hop out of the car. And I think it's over here, and just kind of
Yep.
aimlessly wander.
I'll follow.
Holy shit, Will, you damn near drove the car. Well, you drove the car off the road. You all right?
Yeah.
Good talk.
He was. Yeah, and he'll keep walking.
Oh, okay.
You go straight into a rocky outcropping by the beach. It is a very rugged looking rock surface that's been hewn by waves crashing up against it. It looks very natural in formation. That's where it's telling you
He's
to go.
gonna keep going and like touch the rock.
It feels kind of warm, and it hums with something.
Oh my god, I knew it. Oh, we should have just gone to where I thought. You know, we're on the
really
beach.
likes that rock.
Gonna take glove off.
It's a nice rock, I guess.
After he takes his gloves off,
Yeah,
he
it's not the
touch
best
the
I've
rock
seen.
again. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Anything. Oh,
Warm and buzzy.
and then he's gonna look at Kestrel. Does anyone have anything sharp?
I pull out my Bowie knife.
Okay.
Okay.
He'll take it and he'll kind of like on his hand. Not like he'll go for a prick, but he's never, I don't think, purposely cut his hand before, so it'll be a little too much. And then he'll kind of like touch it with blood.
At that, the rocks kind of shimmer a bit and then start to move like Tetris pieces until there's a small doorway.
Oh,
Ow! Here you go,
right.
Mr. Reeves.
Rock liked you back.
I feel like an idiot.
What's new?
I'm going in.
Later.
Okay. So you walk in. It smells very similar to the vampire hideout that you had. The smoke stuff wasn't a smell, it was more of a general feeling, and echoes of that kind of still linger. Like out of the corner of your eye, you almost see some black, heavy mist, but it's been kind of dissipated.
I'm getting nauseous again.
Yeah. There is a long, dark hallway in front of you, and instead of like the sand that you just sunk your feet into, there's a trail of sand going in onto this very crisp, neat tile.
Okay. Do we know, is this roughly in the same area? Do we feel like this is kind of in the same part of town? Okay, so this is the other entrance.
Yes.
Come. Sick. Will's just going to keep following whatever connection he feels
Okay.
pulling him.
I'm gonna keep following Will.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk, and as you do, you start passing. It's like a hallway that has office-looking doors that are closed. Some of them have windows, some not so much, but you start feeling that oppressive, sterile, like hospital lab feeling as you walk endlessly. And eventually you stop at a very, very large window, and there are several computer monitors up above through into this room. And you see, strapped to a chair on this monitor, it looks like security tapes or something like that because it's been paused, but it is your mentor.
Does Will understand? How do we? Oh, he does. He has one computer. He's going to try to hit whatever, if there's a rewind button or like a restart button.
So you're going to go into that room?
Yeah, he's going to go off into that room.
Okay. As you do, do you make any
Attempts to be stealthy? No, not at all.
Okay. So you step your foot into the room. And as you do, spikes shoot out of the floor. like they're made of stone, but they're razor sharp, and you manage to like hop out of the way as these spikes shoot straight for, they're about knee height.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
God.
So I rolled and it didn't hit you. So do you jump back?
Yeah, well, is there like a chair in there?
No, it's monitors at a very expensive looking terminal built into the wall.
He would feel this. Yeah, he'd probably jump back if he felt the spikes kind of back out into the hall past the door threshold. Ugh. And they'll kind of like look at the edges of the wall. What did we have to do last time?
What?
To get into rooms I guess we had to force the doors open, but
No, that was the blood. I don't have any left.
So how many spikes came up? Just one?
just like one big one.
No,
big one.
several. Like it looks like a jagged, like crisscrossing of spikes.
Okay. Was there a pattern to the spikes?
Just wherever I
I don't think you would. It was just a second of when he put his foot on, and then everything in that doorway went shh,
Okay.
in probably like a 2-foot radius.
Is there anything nearby me that I can like toss onto the tile?
I don't think so. It's an empty hallway. But if you have something on you want to try,
My coat.
your coat.
Your code.
The one
Okay.
that she's gonna take it off, and it's like kind of heftier, like it's like a thicker fabric. Because it's nice, and she wanted to keep it nice. Actually, no, it's not even hers. It's Blush's.
Oh my god, he's gonna be so mad. Yep.
And she's going to like crumple it up so it has the most weight in like a center area, and she's gonna toss it onto the tile.
Spikes.
And they stay.
Oh yeah, they stay through the coat.
Oh yeah, but do the spikes stay up?
Yes.
Okay. So
How sharp are they? Like a lot. That'd be kind of like dull on the tips, right?
You would think so, but actually no. It ripped the coat to shreds.
okay.
I mean, Will still got a little bit of blood because he cut himself. He's going to try to like maybe put it on the door, maybe a sprinkle a little bit on the spikes.
Nothing happens.
My idea is that we find ways to activate the spikes.
And then just break them.
Break them, or just like be able to like, did we have like a tiny but small area for somebody to like squeeze through the spikes?
So it's like only a standing room.
Talk about this in character.
Right.
Yeah.
Kestrel's gonna pull the 2 vials of blood out of her pocket or whatever that she had.
What you doing with those?
I can't do that again. Don't worry. She's gonna uncork them or whatever and smell each one. Does it smell like the vampire blood?
Make me a perception check.
I bet there are other.
I know the vampire blood intimately.
I know.
That's you said intelligence.
Or you could
check?
try occult too. Intelligence and either occult or wits and investigation.
A bond of friendship greater than any force in the universe. Okay, well, I got it. Everything's fine, guys.
Good, Fredzy, good.
6.
Ooh, it does smell like vampire. It smells like a mix of vampire and what his mentor smelled like.
Which one smells like which?
Oh, God.
They're both the same.
Oh, they're the same stuff.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
I'm gonna dip my finger in it and touch it to the doorway.
You gag, but the spikes immediately retreat into the ground.
I'm good.
Kestrel, you kind of stopped there for a second. Everything all right?
This stuff smells weird. Smells
She
like
starts sweating again.
Sure, her hand's kind of shaky, but she brings it back up to her nose. It smells like your father or your boyfriend. Who is he?
Oh, I just called him mentor.
Smells like mentor.
Teen spirit.
Smells like mentor, but also vampire. Like blood cocktail.
And he's going to kind of like walk up to the screens. So there's a live video.
No, it's not live.
Then he's just going to like kind of rewind it.
So you rewind it to where the screen went black and then it shimmers to life. And your mentor sits bound to a chair. He is not trying to escape in any manner. There is an off-screen voice that is questioning him that is very high-pitched. And in response to a question that you can't quite make out, he looks calmly at the camera and he says, "Yes, I created another Promethean. No, I will not specify how it was done. But yes, Minnie, in an attempt to get rid of my disquiet, I gave it to him in his creation. Unfortunately, it seems that my experiment was a gamble that did not pay off, as now I am..." He kind of pauses, and an unknown emotion flickers on his very stoic face. And then he says, "Dying as a result." Excuse me for a moment. And the screen flickers off.
I didn't know he was dying.
Are you okay, Will?
Well, yeah, but Is that the only film on here?
There are more. Roll me perception, everybody.
1 success.
Take an extra if you have danger sense.
Nope. Yeah.
1. I used all my luck on the last roll.
2.
1.
Okay.
Shit.
You don't notice jack shit. Yep, there's other videos. Go for it.
I'm gonna anyone with mentor pretty much is what he's gonna do, or if they're extracting or making some blood.
They do. They are constantly pulling his blood. He's bound to the chair voluntarily, it seems, because they keep. They'll inject him with fluid. They'll draw his. It's all kind of experimentation. And Minnie is in a little lab coat and like ravenous with curiosity at these experiments. You don't see anything more of note, really, in these as you kind of fast forward. He doesn't talk much more.
Okay.
All of the lights and the electricity in the lab go out.
I think we've been discovered.
Joke's on them. I have been in worse dark than this.
I knew it. I knew it. We should have just firebombed this place while we had the chance.
Yeah, Will's gonna go to the door.
You start to smell rats and feel the creeping dread of multiple eyes in the darkness that you can't see.
Come out, wherever you are, Ratman.
I hope it's Ratman.
Who else would the rats work for?
I don't know. Ratman too. Junior.
I grab a gas tank and I invert it.
You can start pouring it out
Yep.
In the room you're in?
Yeah.
in the monitor room. Do we have? Is there another door to go away, or do we have to go back out in the hall?
No, it's a hall with a lot of dead-end rooms, and that's what it is. So as you prepare for whatever is coming, and you start, in addition to your own fear, to smell gasoline spread through your senses, the smell of blood accompanies it, and you start to hear that familiar hissing sound. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Rats.
I don't want to have to drink the blood again.
Don't drink it.
I've got 2 vials.
Well, no, here's the interesting part, right? If they're using his blood as part of their mix, I don't know if it's gonna dampen their effects, enhance it, or change it.
What's that gonna do?